Okay, what's up guys? We're back again. I gotta clean this shit a little bit more. But this time, I'm a tad bit more prepared. I thought about using the CLR again, but I hate the way it smells, and I'm just gonna try and just use isopropyl salt and see if that works pretty good. I figured since I only have a little bit left, I'm just gonna use what I have. Hopefully it'll clean it a little bit better than the 91% will, but just trial and error at this point. So I just got some 99.999% ISO. I'm gonna pour just a tad bit more in there. There we go. Sorry for showing up so late. I literally just got off work. I think this is the size I use. Yeah. That went on like almost perfect. I mean, there might be a little bit of spillage in there, but we're mostly good. I am struggling to get that on there. Okay. Perfect. Got the caps on. What's up guys? How's it going? I just got off work. Finally home. I worked a fucking 12-hour shift. That's wild. Yeah, so I'm just trying to clean this with ISO and salt. We're just trying to get it as clean as possible. That's the goal here. There was some like water lines, like you could tell where I filled it up all the time. So we're just trying to get the like old watermarks off. I've got to make sure this is clean as possible so that way I can get it fixed. You can't tell right now, but it's currently broken and there's some cracks on the top and the bottom, and I gotta turn it in. I gotta ship it across the states to get it fixed. So they will turn it right away if there's any sort of residue whatsoever. So any hard water stains, any like old resin that's in there, they can literally deny the piece. And this means way too much for me, and I put way too much money into it so far to, you know, only get so far. So we're just gonna make sure it's 100% spotless. Like, I am not gonna put this in the box or anything until I know it is absolutely perfect. So I shook it up a little bit. This time I'm gonna use a brush. I have never tried this before, so I don't even know if it's gonna fit. So far, it is not fitting. I was hoping it would, because it's not like I can just bring this to the store. That makes me nervous because that's not wanting to fit in there. I think I might have gotten the wrong size brush. Unless there's a way I can like bend it to make it fit a little bit better. Yeah, that's not gonna work out. And I don't want to like shove. Just fucking broke it more. Oh my god. I was worried about that. Fuck. And I cut myself too. So this is probably gonna cost me more. Yikes. But it's okay. We're not tripping. I'm just gonna have to email them and tell them what just happened. That's so wild. I have the little piece that just fell off too. Yeah, it still fits. Oh, I'm bleeding. Yikes. I'm gonna wash my hands. What the hell, dog? This is turning out to be a disaster. Okay, well, that sucked. I'm just looking at it. That's so much worse. I literally just broke it more. Just waiting on my finger to stop bleeding. It got me pretty good. Well, I guess the good news is this is finally gonna fit. I'm making it worse. This was the worst decision ever. Everyone's like, get a Band-Aid. I can't even feel it. It's like so numb right now. It's literally just bleeding. I'm trying to see if there was like another piece of glass that fell in here, because I could have swore I heard like a piece. It's already clean. I know you guys can't see it, but there was like water lines in there, and they said that anything that's dirty, any sort of residue, they can turn it away. So that was the whole point of me trying to clean it as much as possible, and then I broke it some more trying to clean it. Yeah, that looks so bad. Should I grab a Band-Aid? At least wash it? I mean, I just rinsed it off. I guess I'm like triple antibiotic. That's how fucking hick I am. Antibiotic. Here we go. It looks way worse than it actually is, I promised you. I don't have any, like, big band-aids. Did it hurt? No. We're chilling. Yo. Guppy, stop. That's my cat. Good enough. Alright, well that was not part of the plan. Like I said, I'm trying to see if there's any more, like, shards in here that fell off. But as far as I can see, it was just this piece. That fits back okay. That fits back. So it broke pretty even. I just had to put it in. I gotta take another picture once I'm done, but I'm just gonna email them and be like, yo, I broke it more. If I have to pay more in the deposit for you to fix it, like, I'll do that. Because that was my fault. I'm just trying to get it as clean as possible, and I put too much pressure on it. Or, like, this thing wouldn't fit. I got the wrong size, and I just tried to shove it in there. Like, obviously, I'm not thinking these things through. I'm just super desperate to get this clean, I guess. But I don't see any more, like, glass pieces in here, so we should be good. It looks like I got most of the, like, water rings off. That's mostly what I was going for. And I don't know if you can see, but there's a tiny little spot. I still got blood on my finger. Oh my gosh. But there's a tiny little spot right here that still has, like, resin on it. So I'm just worried about them, like... I broke it again? Yeah, I know. I broke it worse, trying to clean it. It's fine though. It's gonna get fixed. That's what I keep telling myself. Like, I'm just trying to stay on the positive side. And at the end of the day, I realized I cut myself on this knuckle too. So that's why that's still bleeding. I don't even feel it. What was I saying? Oh, I'm just trying to look on the bright side of things. Like, at the end of the day, it's just glass. That's what I told myself. As much as, like, I love this piece, and it's always been a part of my story for the past, like, a year or so. I'll get other pieces that mean just as much to me. I mean, this piece is so sentimental, that's why I'm getting it fixed. So, I don't know. I can try my hardest to control everything that's happening, but at the end of the day, I just have to accept what the universe throws at me, you know? Most of it is me being a dumb bitch juice, drinking the dumb bitch juice, because, like, you know that quote from that 70s show when Eric's talking to Red and he was like, bad things just keep happening to me. I feel like I have bad luck or something. And Red's like, it's not that you have bad luck. It's just that you're a dumbass. And I'm like, I resonate with that quote so much. Alright, 3 bandages later and 2 cut fingers. My fingers are still functional. I'm trying to get that one specific piece, or that one specific spot out. You want to see my cat? He's really mean. He scratched me worse than I just cut myself on this, so like that's another reason why I'm not really fazed at how much blood just came out of my fingers, because my cats have done worse. Someone was like, do you want to smoke a bowl with me? I would. Actually, you know what? We will. I have my other piece in front of me. We're gonna take a break because I just keep bleeding and breaking glass. So speaking of, I thought my cat was gonna break this because when I came home, he was so excited to see me. He just fucking parkoured across the from my dining room table to my living room table, and he slid right into this and fucking knocked it over, and it spilled all of the water, and I just heard glass hit the table, and it made my heart stop because there's too many broken pieces already. One is too many, so dude, I got a fake ID at work today. It was probably my 3rd one this month, of the month of June. It was a Texas fake, and literally I could tell as soon as homie walked in the door. Like, as I could just see it on his face that he wasn't 21. His birthday that was on the driver's license that he gave me was 9/11, and I was like, dude, like, if you're gonna pick a fake birthday, at least, like, pick a different birthday. You know, I know it's not real, but still, I could tell immediately he had no idea what he wanted. I tried my best to, you know, help him out, and I, like, educated him, which was a total waste of my time, because as soon as I asked for his ID, as soon as I saw that Texas ID, I knew it was fake. And so I took it from him, and he was like, yo, can I have it back? And I was just like, no. And he was like, please? And I was like, no. And he just kept begging. Like, he stayed for an extra, like, 5 minutes of just, like, yo, please, can I have it back? Like, you're super cool. You're super nice. Like, I know, like, why you doing me that way? And I was just like, because it's a felony offense. Like, I'm not trying to be a felon right now, and neither are you, homie. I don't know. They can stay mad. I'm not going to lose my job just because you're underage and want to buy a vape. Cool. Now that we got that out of the way, I'm just going to rinse this. Wait, no, we were stuck on this one part. But yeah, I had to work a 12-hour shift today. That fucking sucked. Typically, I only worked like 4 to 8 hours max, but I traded shifts with someone. I've been trying to work morning shifts so that way I can have more times in the afternoon to, you know, hang out with you guys or edit videos or do shit that I actually want to do and not just be stuck at work all night. Because, like, going in at work at like 2 in the middle of the day and then not getting off until it's already dark outside and everything's already shut down and all your friends are already in bed and shit like that, you know what I mean? It's not cool. So I'm trying to get away from night shifts so that way I can hang out with you guys some more in the night times, because it's almost like 1:30 here, and I don't know, not everybody's trying to stay up this late to just watch me ramble, you know what I mean? But thank you to everybody who is. I fucking grew 200 subscribers in like less than 2 days. That is literally beyond me. I'm so grateful for, you know, everybody who just took time to just say what's up to me, to just click a little button to help me out. I am forever grateful. You guys are the sweetest. You guys are so nice to me in chat, most of the time. But seriously, to literally everybody out there who literally just took like 5 seconds of their time to say what's up, pop in, see how we're doing. Thank you. I really appreciate it. It makes my day. And I got recognized from the YouTube videos. Like, literally someone was like, you look familiar. And I was like, dude, I have literally never met you in my life. Like, I feel like I would remember your face if we've ever met before. And he was like, no. I don't feel like I know you, like, in person. I feel like I've seen you online somewhere. Do you do YouTube videos? And I was like, yeah, actually. I was like, yeah, I'm Shaylin2468. And he was like, you're the girl who did the concert videos. And I was like, yo, nobody ever like references that video. Like, I don't know. He's the first one to ever be like, oh, I know you from the concert video. You went and saw Green Day. Dude, that's so crazy. That is literally so insane. So shout out to whoever that was. I appreciate you. You made my whole fucking entire day with that. That's incredible. I don't know. If you ever see me out in the wild, please do not hesitate to come and say what's up. Like, you guys are so chill. You guys just watch me fuck up all the time. Like, that's literally all I do all stream is just, like, cut my fingers on glass and break pieces. But we're still chilling. Like I said, I try to have a positive attitude no matter what's happening, just because I can't be in control of a lot of things, but I can be in control of right now, and I can choose to either enjoy the moment and, you know, make the best of it. Like, literally, because I broke this piece, I gained 200 subscribers. Like, I got a broken piece, but now I have, like, this sense of community, you know what I'm saying? So that's super cool. I'm super grateful that I finally get to have that. This piece is this one little spot is being so stubborn, but I'm so scared to put more pressure on it because obviously I keep breaking it. Someone asked what I do for work. I work at a vape store. I don't actually vape anymore. I stopped vaping. Thank God. My lungs have thanked me so much for that, but I just work there. I know a lot about like vaping. I try to educate how many pieces of... I'm sorry, I'm so ADHD. If I read something while I'm talking, I will get distracted. But they asked how many pieces broke off. This is one. This is a smaller one too. And there's one already in a baggie. So 3 all together. Boop, boop, boop. Is it fixable? Yes. So I'm told, but I broke it some more, so I'm gonna have to email them back, and they're probably gonna charge me a little bit more. Whoops, but it's okay. It's okay. We're just rolling with the punches here. I'm willing to pay however much I need to, and if it gets too much, I plan on selling some of my paintings. I gotta set up like an Etsy account, because I also want to like crochet shit, and I don't know, I feel like that's like trendy right now, so I can crochet some pretty sick ass shit. How did I quit nicotine? Woo, that's kind of a funny story. So let me tell you how I got started. I have never smoked a cigarette in my life, ever. I didn't like chew tobacco or like do Zen pouches or anything. Literally, I've when vaping first became a thing, my mother let me hit her vape just to try it, and I didn't like it. Some other people I knew, they would vape, and it was just obnoxious to me. I don't know. I just didn't find the appeal in it. But then I started smoking blunts, and there's a little bit of nicotine, not as much as if you're like just straight up inhaling it all, but you know, you dump out most of the tobacco, like the guts of the tobacco, and you just use the outer part to roll it. So it's like not as much nicotine, but after a while, I kind of just started getting used to it, and then that's whenever I turned 21 and I started working at the vape store. Well, I was selling vapes all the time, and I would see all these delicious flavors, and it was super trendy, and we had all the newest ones, and so on and so forth. So, and I had an employee discount, so it's not like I was paying a ton of money versus like what everybody else was paying, you know what I mean? So, I would get employee discounts on all of the nicotine products. Anything that I could possibly think of, I had direct access to all of the time. So it was really easy to start vaping. I tried various like devices. My fiance actually like built his own coils for a while, so I watched him do it, and we watched like YouTube together, or like YouTube tutorials on like how to build it, and I've just learned a lot through him too, but a lot of it through experience through the job too, so it just kind of came naturally. I fell pretty hard into it, and like I said, it was my job. But as far as like quitting goes, I got super sick, like Nick sick. I don't know if it was the percentage of juice or because I started using disposables, and disposables are like 50 milligrams, which is like the strongest amount of nicotine that you can use. That's what like the Geek bars are at. Those are 50% or 50 milligrams of nicotine, which is a lot. And I was going through Geek bars in like 2 weeks or so, which for some people they go through in a matter of like days, which is absurd to me. But I started getting super like Nick sick, and I was literally just getting sick every time I would hit my vape, and it would make me so nauseous. And I was just like, I'm not enjoying this. This is not, you know, entertaining like it was before. So, I don't know. One day I just stopped. Literally, I hit one today. I will admit, like, I tested it out because I work at the vape store, and I have to test whether they're lying about it misfiring or they're lying about it leaking, because we have a return policy type shit. So I have to test them. And so I was like, okay, well, I have no idea what this flavor tastes like, and I've been like just telling people it tastes like this, but I'm not sure. So I just took a tiny hit, and I didn't even like inhale it. I just like tasted it and then blew it out immediately. And my coworker was like, "Yo, Shay, you just opened a portal of hell to yourself. You are going down the rabbit hole. I'm so disappointed in you." I was like, listen, I have self-control. Like, I have gone at least like 4 months without a vape while working in a vape store. This was literally the first time I ever even considered it within a matter of like months, other than obviously my little bear that I carry around. But that's not nicotine. You know what I mean? So, but I don't like the smell of like cigarette smoke. Like I said, blunts are okay every now and then. Not my preferred method. I just would much rather use glass or just like regular papers, etc., etc. But I don't know. I'm through with nicotine. It just makes me sick. But yeah, I have a lot of people in my chat like concerned about my lungs every time I take a hit or like attempt to blinker on my pen. But like I said, I know my own boundaries, and I feel like I have pretty good self-control, and I know some things are just not meant to take things too far. You know what I mean? So I feel like it's all about a matter of knowing your own limits and knowing your own boundaries and just feeling the moment and understanding what your body is saying to you. You know what I mean? So like, you just gotta watch out for yourself. And I've been trying to drink water too because I realize how much fucking Dr. Pepper I drink. Yo, I would literally take like 3 cans of Dr. Pepper to work. 3. Wow, I suck at math. Is that 36? Am I tripping, dog? Chat, do the math for me. Like simple, basic 3rd grade math. I'm busy. So it looks like a little bit of like water residue got in the little cracks. And because no matter how hard I scrub, it's not coming up. So I think it like might have seeped into the cracks, which is literally damn impossible. It's 36. Wow. Wow. I'm showing my IQ right now. Yeah. Okay, listen. A lot of people are like, wow, you're so dumb because you smoke weed. I was dumb beforehand. Literally, I don't understand how. I was literally in AP classes, which are like college level classes in high school. I was in advanced algebra classes. I took trigonometry early. I was a very excellent student. Like, that's the best way I can explain it. I excelled at everything that I put my mind to, but I sucked at basic math. I always had to use a calculator, but I did perfectly fine on all like my test scores as long as I had a calculator and I was able to write down everything. If I didn't have like an entire sketch pad to write everything down, I would just lose it in my head. Like, I cannot do math in my head, and I can't spell like out loud. I remember in 3rd grade we had a fucking spelling bee, and I was like the 3rd person to get out. I remember the word was audience, and I was like, bro, are you kidding me? So I tried to write it on my hand, and that got me disqualified. Apparently that's considered cheating during the spelling bee, but I have to visualize how to write it, you know what I mean? But I don't know. Like I said, I was always in like AP English. I was in AP English all the way until my senior year. The cat zoomies broke it? No, I thought they broke this one, but it's perfectly fine. This one broke because I'm dumb. Because I torched it and it got too hot and then it cracked, and then I was like, oh no, it's gonna get fixed. And then they were like, hey, no residue. or else we can deny the piece. I was like, oh shit, I gotta make sure this is spotless. So I was making sure this was spotless, and in the process, I tried to shove this in the down stem. And while shoving this down there, this part broke off. And then now we are here. And I'm rambling while trying to get this one stubborn spot out, and it's not coming out no matter how hard I scrub. I don't know how to get it out, dog. And I'm not torching it. Do not even think about suggesting that, or you're getting banned from chat. End of story. Okay, I'm gonna rinse it, and then we're gonna see how far we've come. See, I don't know. It depends on what lighting you're looking at, because I can still see it. I know it's hard to see on camera, but I can still see the hard water line. Fuck. And I still see that little piece right there. But I swear it's like seeped in right where the glass is joined. It's like not physically possible to reach it. I think what I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna soak it in some more CLR and just forget about it for a little bit and then come back to it. What's my goals in life? I'm so glad that you asked. I hope to own my own store. I am kind of crafty and I like glass, and I plan to blow my own glass and just, I don't know, just be surrounded with things that make me happy and what I think would help you guys in your general life. Like literally, I'll just sell like isopropyl, glob mops, that's what I was trying to say, Bovita packs, like, I don't know, just things that help me live day to day, and things that I think are cool, and things I think you guys would enjoy. And we can all just have a nice community, and I can run a store, run a business to take care of me and all of my needs and possibly my wants as well. That is one goal. I want to inspire people to chase after their dreams too. That's another goal. I want to be able to meet the people that inspired me and thank them in person for, you know, like getting me through life. That's something I want to do. Like, I want to physically meet these people and thank them. Like, that's another goal. I know that's kind of cringy, but I don't know. I don't care. Like, that would be so lit to, you know, so many people want to be, or want to have the, what am I trying to say? Hold on, let me back up for a minute. A lot of people want to say that they have smoked with some of the greats, like some of the coolest people to smoke with. Think like, I'm forgetting everybody right now. Let's say like Tommy Chong, right? Seth Rogen, Snoop Dogg, Willie Nelson, you know what I mean? Like, what would it take to meet these people? You know, just living life and, you know, meeting new people, making new connections, and just growing as a human. I like that's it. That's all I ask. I don't like being complacent. I like, you know, working towards new goals, whether they're like small goals or little goals or big goals. Um, it's incredible. It feels good. Um, knowing that, you know, you're progressing in life and you're building your character, and also just learning to be 100% authentically myself. Just figuring out who I am as a person, and being able to express myself without fear of judgment, or really any fear whatsoever. Like, I deal with anxiety a lot, but I've been taking steps to overcome it. So I've really been enjoying life a whole lot more, knowing that no matter what I do, the people who, you know, love me, they love me. The people who don't really care about what I do or what's going in my life, they just stay away. You know what I mean? So, like, if you want to stay, then stay. You know, come chill. I think I'm a chill person. At least I try to be. You know, I try to, you know, be open and be a good listener and, you know, be respectful. I don't know. I just that's all I could ever ask. What do I do in my free time? So I'm actually a dancer. I really love dancing. I've been dancing my whole life. Um, I started like just recreational dancing at like age like 5, I believe, and then I quickly started competing in dance, all types of dance, like hip hop, jazz, ballet, tap, everything in between, pretty much. I really enjoy it. So I actually have dance class tomorrow morning. I'm really excited. At first, you were worried about me because all the cleaning. No, I just like having clean glass, and I've been worried about how clean this one is because I have to ship it to get it fixed. Obviously, it's broken. They don't take dirty pieces. They said any sort of residue whatsoever, they can deny the piece. And I still see a lot of residue, and no matter how much isopropyl and salt and hot water I have used, it's not getting the residue out. And I refuse to torch it again, so I'm just gonna try and soak it with CLR. I got too scared to use this brush because the last time I used the brush, that's how this happened. And now there's 2 more tiny pieces that they're gonna have to reattach, and I'm gonna have to take a picture of and email to them. So that's cool. This is the other piece that already broke off initially. So now I guess we're adding to the collection. Awesome. Do I have a smaller brush? I should have bought one. I can't bring the piece with me. So I couldn't really tell what size I needed, and I didn't know if it was going to be too big or too small or how it was going to work, but I do have access to smaller brushes. It's a little late now that I broke off that bigger piece again. Oh well. But the person who sent me the email said that CLR gets the hard, like, water stains out. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try CLR again. I hate how chemically it smells, but it worked a lot better last time. It got up quite a bit of stuff that I wasn't able to get with just isopropyl and salt. So we're gonna try it again. There's literal blood on it from my finger. We're chilling. Now you can see it. Now you see it. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I can't get up, no matter how much I try. Not even the brush was working on it. I'm trying to get it in that little crevice that I haven't been able to get. Like, I'm trying to get the CLR to kind of seep in there and kind of dissolve it from the inside. Now that you can kind of see it, yeah, you see that water line? That's what we're trying to get rid of. And there's a little bit right here. And it's like right underneath the ice pinch, so I can't reach it with the brush. If you could change one thing about someone else's life, what would you change and who would it be? That's a really deep question. I love how your mind works. Someone else's life. People who are experiencing homelessness somewhere, they feel like they don't belong anywhere. I want them to not feel that way. I want them to be able to find community, find somewhere they belong. I think that answers both of those questions. I'm not gonna use super glue. I'm gonna get it professionally, like they're gonna melt the glass back together. Like, that's pretty much all they do. That is their profession. That's what they do for a living. They fix broken pieces. And I saw some of the work they did. They literally work on like Illadelphs. They work on motherships. Is that what it's called? I think so. Too expensive for me to even know anything about it, honestly. I've been presented with like one, and that was on 420. That was really awesome. I got to see a whole lot of glass that day. And I got to hit a sovereignty piece. Literally like a $2,000 sovereignty piece. I posted that video. It's called my 420 faves. Yeah, it's one of the, I don't think it's a short. I think it was a little bit longer than a minute, but I did post it. So if you want to go watch me hit some expensive glass, go check that out. So I actually do think this CLR is working pretty well. That one chunk that's like been giving me the most issue right on this corner is actually coming out. Like, not a whole lot, but I can tell it's fading away, which is still a good sign. Why did I choose this piece? So it's a Push Trees collaboration. I believe it's made by the people who make Roar, which, oh my goodness, I've hit a Roar piece. It was actually one of the first like pieces I ever hit ever was made by Roar. So it's kind of just nostalgic in that sense. So I was excited about that. So I knew it was gonna be like a good quality piece and it was gonna hit good. Like I said, it's a Push Trees. I've been a really big fan of Dope is YOLO for quite a while. He kind of guided me through my stoner journey, so I have him to thank for a lot of things, honestly. But yeah, as soon as I heard this was dropping, is like I coincidentally got paid that same exact day, like the day it dropped, and I had already paid all my bills at that point, so I was like, literally, this was the perfect window of opportunity. I felt in my bones that it needed to happen, so I made it happen. And here we are. I'm cleaning it to get it fixed, which, like I said, I could be upset, but check this out. I got this piece 11 months ago, and I gotta ship it out, and they said it could take like 4 to 6 weeks. That means I'm gonna be unboxing this again for the first time on camera for you guys. Again. So you guys are gonna get to see my initial reaction once again. 1 year later. That's fucking crazy. Like, the universe is just so funny like that. Like, I can't be upset about that, you know? Use Grav. I believe I had a Grav piece and my cat broke it. I do also have a Cubist grinder I spent quite a bit of money on. This is still kicking. I lost like the waterproof part piece or whatever. I just don't use it as much because it grinds really chunky rather than like the basic one. This is like more finely ground, but if I grind some up and then I get a different strain and I don't want to mix the strains, I just like move it into the basket because I love the basket feature in the Cubist. So I still use it, like I still get my money's worth out of it, and I don't know, I'll always cherish that one. I wanted the Push Trees version of the Cubist too, but they were sold out when I had the money, and I was just like, well, you know what, like I already saved up all this money, I might as well just buy one. So I did, and I love it. It's treated me well for quite a while. Dude, an electric grinder, that would be kind of sick, but I don't know. Sometimes I don't even like grinding it all the way. Like sometimes I just push it in and I like grind it once and then I just separate it and dump it out that way because I like it. I'd like to be able to control how finely like ground up it is, because if I'm rolling a joint, if I'm rolling a blunt, if I'm packing a bowl, you know, all of those different things, I like to have different like bud consistency. You just don't hold the button as long. That makes sense. I've just never used one, so I really can't speak on it. I can't have like a formal opinion. Update. Really good news. That one piece that's been stubborn and that's been giving me the most trouble, it came out. So we don't even have to worry about it anymore. Thank God, because I was really worried about it. But now I just have to worry about like those water stains. Soaking it in that CLR stuff right now. That's what they said in the email. That's gonna work best. So I don't know if I should just let this sit for longer, but just so you can see it, there's still some residue left. And like they said, any residue that they find, they can turn away my piece. It looks like it's starting to clean up better. Yeah, it is. Like I said, I'm still trying to get those resin pieces out, all of that jazz. I do need a smaller brush because I just don't think this is working out. Like that little bend part right here, that's what really broke the piece. I should not have done that. So yeah, we're just not gonna deal with it. It's most likely dissolved solids like magnesium and calcium salts from tap water. Well, it looks like resin, like ancient resin that's been stuck on there for quite a while. And even hot water isn't working on it. I don't know. I've let it soak for quite a while. I just don't have anything to like scrub it with. I feel like if I was able to like reach it with one of these glob mops, it would work out pretty well. But I just cannot physically reach that. ISO works best for the resin. Long soak, then spray with kitchen sink hose on hot. I have 91%, and then I tried 99% in this. But I'm gonna rinse this out. Can you guys see my cat? What's up, Guppy? Say what's up to the chat. It's looking pretty gorgeous. I still see some on the back end right there, but I'm gonna have to get one of those Boro buddies. I thought about it. We have them at the store that I work at, and I could get my employee discount on it. But even with my employee discount, it's like, do I really need to be spending this much on just cleaning my glass? It's a bit much. That's all I'm saying. I don't know. See, like, I can't really soak it in isopropyl because I can't fill it up to, like, right here where it needs to go. That's my issue. Like, how the fuck do you expect me to soak it? I have an idea. Mr. Krabs, I have an idea. Sorry, that was my intrusive thoughts. I had to get it out. Ooh, I'm so nervous every time I do this. Oh God. If I could use all my fingers, that'd be great. Okay, we're just gonna say fuck it. I'm too scared. I'm too much of a weenie head junior. I'm just going ham with the SpongeBob references. Actually, I really need to put that on there, but I'm so scared. I've already broken this shit way too much, you know what I mean? Start from away from face. Then I can't see. Oh, no, I almost got it. Hold on, I'm bleeding some more. Hold on. Are we good? I know, Guppy. I'm just as frustrated. And squish it in. That also could work, but it's just... it doesn't work as well. Like, it just doesn't plug in the... whatever. I cannot get it on. Oh, there we go. There we go. Just snap on. Just go on. Just... we did it. My face looks so weird. Look at that. I'm fucking high as balls right now. Oh shit, I spilled it. Okay, we're good. Come on, Salt, get down there. will need to soak for 12 to 15 without a lot of salt. Not sure that was enough. Like enough isopropyl? Because I think that was enough salt. The reason I put salt is because I noticed that it wasn't like scooping it up enough. I don't know. Like, the salt is an abrasive, so I'm trying to get that big chunk right there off. That's the goal right now. But y'all keep saying it just needs a soak, but I just don't see that working out. Okay, I'm gonna turn on the forbidden light. If you were in the chat last night, you already know what's about to happen. It's fucking bright. I'm sorry. I just gotta see. Okay, okay. So it looks like the water line is gone pretty much. From what I can tell, the water line is gone. Yeah, I can see a ton of like more residue all under the ice bench right here. I just don't know how to let it soak. Like, all right here. Like, it's all the way around. What's up, Vincent? It needs to sit overnight. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I just don't know how to make it sit right there overnight. Tilt it. I have cats. They will knock this shit over. I'm gonna rinse it in hot water one more time real fast. Oh, what's up, fried chicken nugget? Welcome back to the chat. I have 2 cut fingers right now and they're both bleeding, but it's whatever. That is so fucking clean. What's up, Go? Does it have to be super clean for me to use it? No, but it has to be super clean for me to send it in, so that way they can fix it. Because they said any residue, they will deny my piece. And I want to get it fixed so bad. Those are nasty cuts. What happened? This happened. It broke. Once I posted it, or once this video's over and it posts and it uploads, you can rewatch it. So I'm just gonna let this soak overnight and fall down the ice bench or whatever, because this seems to be doing the job the best. But yeah, this right here, all that is what we're trying to get out. All of that. So hey, what's going on? We're trying to get this as clean as possible. I don't know if you guys can see, there's a little bit more residue. So we're just trying to get this super clean. I'm gonna let this soak. Possibly overnight. Can I do that? Is that gonna destroy it? It says 2 to 3 minutes. Avoid prolonged contact. Okay, never mind, not overnight. But a few minutes. We're just gonna let this chill a little bit longer. This is Beyblade. Like Beyblade, let it rip. Alrighty, I'm just cleaning my workspace because we're about to take a dab. After all that hard work, all that labor. I gotta get all my shit in order. Look at this, I made this. The little mushrooms. I made this orange to like go with my other piece. This down stem. I know it's not the same shade of orange, but it's still orange, whatever. And orange is super hard to work with. I didn't know how to cut glass because I was supposed to end it like right there, but I didn't know how to cut it, so I cut it like right here. And my hand's obviously not that steady yet, so that's why it's all wonky. But like I said, one of the first things I ever made. Here we are. Had like one of my hairs on my face. My glove mops. Isopropyl. My terp pearl. my live resin. This is rosé. That's the name of the strain, is rosé. It tastes like grapefruit, and it smells super gassy. It's live resin butter. It's a hybrid. The terps are at 9.39%. That's what's up. And then the THC is 89.59%. Not too shabby. Just making sure there's no more wax on it. I don't want to overcommit, you know what I mean? I can always take another dab. That's why I don't do globs. Like, I just don't see any reason to. Like I said, if you're not feeling it the way you want it to, just take another one. I don't know, that just makes sense to me. Same thing with like flower bowls. I don't need to pack it all the way full, because if you pack it all the way full, it just sometimes doesn't taste as good. Me being around glass makes you nervous. Well, I plan on blowing my own glass, so I'm gonna get cut, I'm gonna get burned. I'm just getting it out of the way right now. Don't show my glass instructor this video, any of this. He doesn't need it. Actually, he knows about me breaking my piece. Yeah, thank you guys for being so supportive. I appreciate all of y'all. I'm just trying to make sure. Oh, carb cap. I was like, I just gotta make sure I have everything set, because if you miss one fucking step. Yeah, for those of you who missed it, there was water in my carb cap, and it got in my finger as I was trying to take a hit, and it was bad. It was scary. Nice. How long do you guys heat it up for? I want one of those, like thermometers, so I can tell the exact temperature. Or like the e-nails or whatever, where you can like control what temperature it's set at. That would be super sick. Or one of those dab rights at least. Something better than just like using my stoner intuition. My cats are talking to each other. Okay, drop in there. I usually wait about 30 seconds, so I actually timed that weirdly perfect. So at 80 minutes, damn, and 30 seconds, we should be good. We're at 21 seconds. And 30. Yeah, perfect. That is quite immaculate, let me tell you. That's beautiful. Literally, it just tastes like the sweetest grapefruit you've ever had. Like, have you ever ate grapefruit with like sugar on top and it's just super sweet and fruity? Ooh, that's exactly what this tastes like. I guess that's what rosé is supposed to be similar to, right? I don't know. I don't know a whole lot about alcohol. That's not my scene. kind of a stoner if you can't tell. Personally. But I don't judge. I like a good margarita every now and then. Bro, when I'm bowling, I suck at bowling unless I've had a little bit to drink. I'm just being real about that. Who do you think you are? I am. Yo, there's a video of me bowling on my YouTube. That's what I captioned it, and I fucking hit a strike. It was in Tulsa. It was on my 22nd birthday. That was a trip. That was a trip and a half. I did 2 tabs of acid and hit up so many bars in Tulsa. It was wild. I went to the planetarium with my sister. The planetariums are the big dome things, and they show a movie, and it's all like 3D, but you don't have to have the glasses. You kind of just like look up, and it's super cool. I basically went and saw like this 45-minute long like Tool music video type shit, and while tripping out of my mind, and then we went to the arcade, and then like I said, we hit up a lot of bars. It was a lot. It was such a fun 22nd birthday. It was fun. That's all I have to say about that. I don't know how I even got on that topic. Oh, we were talking about drinking. That was probably the last time I have drank quite a bit. Like at this point, if I go out, like I said, I'll have like a glass of wine or something, but I don't drink regularly. That's just not my scene. I should have charged my seahorse. I tried to show you guys my seahorse last night, and it didn't work out because it died, but I totally just did not charge it. Cool. Well, all of that should be clean. Awesome. We've been live for over an hour now. It's been fun. You guys like to watch me injure myself attempting to clean my piece some more? You guys have watched me epically fail quite a bit. But it's okay, because it'll all work out. It's gonna get fixed one way or another. Cool. Well, I'm gonna go to bed. Thanks for hanging out with me, despite the tragedy that struck tonight. It's cool. We're chilling. Thanks for hanging out. Y'all are cool. Thank you for over 200 subscribers in 2 days. That is fucking insane. I am forever grateful. Thank you to everyone who took their time to hit that button. Thank you. Alright, have a good night.